So last but not least, it's getting warmer. Everybody's thinking about summer, thinking about loading up the wood-paneled station wagon and putting the kids and the dog in there and taking a ride over to Wisconsin or across the lake to Harbor Country. Harbor Country, it looks really strong. I mean, average price is up 5%, and closed transactions year over year, while we were seeing them down in the city and Chicagoland overall, in Southwest Michigan, they're up about 30% in the first quarter. So it seems like things are really rocking there. Thad, you know that area pretty well. What's happening?
Couple things. One, I do think that there is some shifting from asset where buyers are pulling from the stock market as it's at all-time highs, putting into a second home and starting to enjoy the gains that they achieved over the last 10 years. Secondly, what's very cool is we're starting to see buyers buy in Harbor Country and in Michigan City, Indiana, Long Beach, Indiana, that are looking at it as permanent residences. Now, because Amtrak goes between New Buffalo and Chicago twice a day, and they're looking at putting in a new train line from Michigan City, more and more people are talking about living where they love to spend their weekends year-round and coming into the city periodically. So that additional buyer pool has led to a 5% increase in values and a lot more closings. And also some scarce, desirable inventory. You're finding it, a lot of buyers are finding it hard to find exactly what they want, whether it's close proximity to the beach or it's more land further away.
Are there communities that are still kind of, maybe not undiscovered, but are still great opportunities? Like, New Buffalo or Union Pure or Lakeside might be, beyond the reach of some buyers. But if you're looking for a second home, in Southwest Michigan, are there still places you can go and get a great deal?
Yeah, for sure. Sawyer is fantastic. For people that go up there, Sawyer Market in the summer is a great place for grocery shopping, but there's also Greenbush Brewery, which has some of the best barbecue. In Fresco Coffee is across the street. So a lot of people are hitting downtown Sawyer on the weekends, and so subsequently a lot of the homes in that area that are further from the lake are being snapped up, and the homes they have in Sawyer that are close to the lake are highest demand we've ever seen. The hottest price point for second home desirability is between $350 and $550, and those buyers want to be as close to the lake as possible. There are houses there and they are finding it, but they're few and far between. So when something goes on that's desirable close to the lake, it's sold quickly. The other segment is $1 million to $1.5 million. Those buyers have two requests. One is to find a larger house close to the beach, but the other, which we're finding greater trends towards, are big homes with big land that are not in walkable distance to the beach, maybe a mile, mile and a half away from the beach, in Three Oaks and areas west of the tracks where buyers can get a good piece of land, lots of privacy, and a beautiful home for between $1 million and $1.5 million.